everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. So today's video is all about travel hacks just for when you're packing for Jamaica. Now these tips are universal for people who stay for a long period of time and they pack a lot of things, and for people who stay for a short period of time and pack very lightweight. Now this video is sponsored by Vushare, and Vushare is an online store that gives you items at a discounted price. Now the reason why this online store is perfect for your traveling is because, guys, you're going to get your things for a discounted price. Really cool thing about this is that the more people you invite with Vushare, the more of a discount that you get on your item. So say if you guys need to still buy a suitcase, again, you're traveling to Jamaica with one friend or a group of people and they all need probably a suitcase as well. What you do is have them all sign up as well, and you guys all can get even a lower discount on the item. So the more people you guys invite to the purchase, the lower of a discount that you guys get, and that's what we need. And I definitely find that so cool. So I'm going to leave the link down below so you guys can sign up. Okay, invite your guys' friends, and yeah, so if you guys are interested in seeing these travel hacks and tips and tricks, stay tuned and let's begin. Okay, so when you're packing for Jamaica, you want to look at the type of suitcase you're bringing, and I feel like this tip would be more for people who like bringing a lot of things down to Jamaica. And trust me, this one really works. So you want to look at the type of suitcase that you're bringing to Jamaica. There's these hardcover ones here, and there are material covered ones that I'm going to show you. Now the reason why your type of suitcase matters is because if you guys didn't watch my Follow Me to Jamaica vlog for Christmas, you guys need to watch it, because you guys are going to see the dilemma that I went through when it came to the type of suitcases that you bring. If you want to bring a lot of things to Jamaica, I don't recommend getting these type of suitcases. Okay, now these are the Hardshell suitcases. They're more modern and convenient, but they're not good for bringing a lot of things, because as you can see, the size is just so small in dimension. And not only that, these suitcases by itself weigh a lot. They have pounds on them, and I don't know if because of the material, but these suitcases are just annoying because you can put them on the scale and it already holds like 5 pounds. So so usually when I'm traveling to Jamaica from Canada, you're only allowed a 50-pound limit. And if you're having an extra 5 pounds already because of the suitcase, guess what? You're only going to be able to pack 45 pounds, unless you don't really care about paying being overweight, which can be annoying at times. So I do not recommend these suitcases. They're just small on the inside, and they don't just pack a lot. Like, look how small this is. If you're someone who's staying for a long time, or if you're someone who just brings a lot of things, I wouldn't recommend this. So I'm going to show you guys what type of suitcases I would recommend and why. The first type of suitcase I would recommend are these ones. Okay, now the reason why I would recommend these ones is because they're much more older in age and the material's very different. So that means this material can stretch a little bit more, and that's what we want, because we want to pack the suitcase till you cannot pack anymore. Now if you're older in age, you probably will be more familiar with these type of suitcases, because the wheels are just like one way, and then you can pull it from the sides right here. Now I like these suitcases because I don't care how my suitcases look when I travel. That's like, I don't care, and you barely even see your suitcase when you're traveling, because it just goes in checking and goes on the plane. I never care about my suitcases, so I would recommend these older model ones because, number one, they weigh nothing. Like, you can put this on the scale and it'll be like 0 pounds, compared to the other one I showed you where you'll put it on the scale and it'll range from 5 to 15 pounds. Okay, so you want something like this, and it's bigger. And once your suitcase weighs nothing, that means you can have the full 50 pounds to pack. So the type of suitcase you guys bring is really important, and I really do recommend you guys taking that into consideration if you want to bring a lot of things. Okay, so I'd recommend this one. And there's another one I'm going to show you that I would recommend. If you guys don't want to carry any of those, I'm going to show you a bag version of a suitcase that you guys can carry to Jamaica. You guys can always go in with hockey bags or just suitcases that literally is a bag. Like, these are gems. Like, look inside of it. It's literally nothing, and it's just a bag, and it weighs nothing. You have to be careful of some hockey bags, because some hockey bags have cardboard in it, and that will give you more weight, from 10 to 15 or even 20 pounds. So you want to kind of be mindful with the type of bags that you want to bring down. But this one I brought down, of course, and it's called a wheel bag. Well, this one says wheel bags. So it's just, and it has a wheel, so it's convenient. You just drag the bag. Let me show you guys. You just drag the bag everywhere with you guys, and the wheels go any way that you guys want it to. And it's perfect. It's so big. So this is another good one. So I would recommend either of those, and it's perfect to put so much things in, and you can fit so much in here. So that's what you want. So make sure that you guys are picking suitcases that weigh less if you want to bring a lot of things, okay? So let's move on to the second tip. Okay, so the second tip is about maximizing the space that you have. Now, if you guys watch my other videos, I talk about maybe bringing one sneakers to Jamaica. I'm going to link the full video if you guys want to see exactly what to bring to Jamaica. But I say to bring full sneakers. And when it comes to bringing sneakers, it can take up a lot of space. If you're someone who doesn't like wearing sandals and flip-flops and slides, and you just like wearing runners, always maximize the space that you're going to be taking up in the suitcase, especially with sneakers. So you guys probably saw this trick, but you guys want to tuck your clothes into your shoe to make sure that you guys are maximizing all the space that you have in your suitcase. So I'm just going to do that and show you guys. Okay, so this is how it looks. I just put the shirt inside the shoe. And another thing is, if you have smaller clothing pieces, you can put them at the front of the shoe just to maximize the entire shoe and all the space that it has. And I would recommend doing this because, trust me, you can fit a lot more in your things with the small spaces that you get while packing. So I recommend doing all of this. So this is really good, and then you just want to put it inside of your suitcase. And I really love that shoe trick because it works all the time. And trust me, once you guys, if you're not already doing this, I definitely recommend you doing that, especially if you want to bring more things. You can just put the shoelaces in the shoe. Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about are delicates here. Some glass. It could be maybe a perfume bottle or a cup or just something that's glass, and we still want to bring it down with us to Jamaica. So I'm going to show you guys what you guys can do when it comes to bringing delicates. It doesn't have to be glass, but just a delicate item. Now you just want to get a very thick but soft material item. So you can go in with one of your cardigans that you're going to bring with to Jamaica, or one of your long sleeves tops, okay? And all you want to do is make sure to preserve this glass from breaking, you want to wrap the delicate with this. So I make sure I just put it over simple, and then I make sure I wrap it as many times as I can. So this is what you guys are gonna do. And the reason why I say bring a very thick material to wrap is because the thickness of the material is going to protect it. And then sometimes you can even go in with another cardigan or top, and just make sure everything is wrapped as good as you can, and then that can be in your suitcase. It looks big, but it'll work. So that's what you want to do with all your delicates. You just want to wrap it very thick, and that's going to preserve it from breaking. And that's what I did with my ring lights over the years. I wrapped my ring light because I couldn't bring the bag that the ring light comes in. I wrapped the ring lights with thick sweaters that I was wearing down in Jamaica, and it came down perfectly fine. And another thing is, when you're in this airport, you can tell them that to put a sticker. It's free to do. You tell them to put a sticker on your bag that says fragile, and they'll take much more care when they're putting your suitcase in the airplane and taking it out of the airplane. So keep that in mind. Okay, so fourth tip, okay, roll clothes to save space. I feel like I shared this tip in all of my videos, but you just want to roll your clothing items to save space. I know a lot of people think that opening your clothes and putting it over like that will give you a better chance of bringing more items, especially when you want to bring down jeans or any thicker sweaters. But trust me, mentally in your mind, you're just like, okay, opening it and lying it across the top will work. It only works sometimes, not all the time. When you roll your clothes, you're saving so much space, and you can bring much more items once you do that. So that's why I want to recommend you guys rolling your things for Jamaica. And another trick is you can roll it inside out. So this dress, I got it from Zara. It's inside out right now. The reason why you can roll your things inside out is if you have any liquids in your suitcase, and if they spill, it'll ruin the inside of your dress and not really the outside. Or if any little stains get on it, it'll get on the inside of your dress, not the outside. And well, it's the inside, so we don't really care. So this is how you're just gonna roll it. Roll it as small. Even sometimes you can, let me show you guys. You can even, with thin materials like this, you can roll it so small. So take advantage of that. I just rolled it 2 times. And you just do that. Roll it like a little sausage. And that's what you wanna do. And then you just place it in your suitcase. And I did the same thing for in the shoe. I rolled it in the shoe. Okay, and the same thing for pants. Some jeans, again, I don't recommend you guys bringing a lot of jeans to Jamaica, maybe just 1 pair. But when you want to bring your jeans, roll it depending how thick it is, because some jeans can be really thick, and just roll it. And while you're rolling it, you just want to squeeze and roll, like force it and squeeze it and roll it down, if that makes sense. If you guys are understanding, and down like that. You want to do the same with all shirts. So this roll method, I bet you you guys have heard about. Trust me, I'm telling you guys, these things work very, very well. I know some people like using compact bags that you put your clothes all in small little bags. I'm gonna try out that as well, but rolling has worked a lot for me because you can keep on stacking your clothes on top of here, and then when you're done, it's just like a full suitcase of very nice clothes. So I recommend you guys doing that as well. Okay, so the last one is what to do when you have extra sweaters. Once you're done with your suitcase, you're probably wondering, oh my god, I have sweaters still to put in. And honestly, I recommend you guys putting in your sweaters last because I feel like it's not a necessity, but you can bring one. Keep that for last. And if you feel like you really need to bring these sweaters, I share with you guys in a video of what to do when you're overpacked at the airport. So I'm gonna link that video so you guys can watch it in depth. But basically, what you can do if you have extra sweaters and stuff like that, you can tie one around your waist. You can put one on, and you can even tie some around your carry-on. Again, guys, remember that if your suitcase gets packed, you guys always have carry-ons that you can put, like, force a lot of items in. Just make sure your bigger products and stuff stay in your suitcase, but your carry-ons and stuff, make sure you can force like clothes. I do it all the time. Every crevice and corner I can get in carry-ons in my backpack. I put even more clothes, more shoes in them just to bring them more things, okay? So that's an option that you guys can do. So that's the fifth and final tip. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys have fun on your vacation to Jamaica. Now on my channel, I have a lot of other Jamaica how-tos and packing tips and what to bring and all that stuff for Jamaica, so I'm going to link that down below for you guys in the description box. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you in my next one. Au revoir. Bye. But here's some more videos if you want to watch.